Hola amigos fanáticos del ajedrez, estamos aquí porque tenemos un video especial que ha sido subido de la ronda número 2 del Fujairah Masters, en donde Faustino Oro jugó con John Veny Akkarakaran. En esta ocasión Faustino analiza la partida y juntos la vamos a ver en esta pantalla y en este tablero. Así que dicho esto, vamos para allá.
Today I'm joined by International Master Faustino Oro. Faustino, thank you for joining Lichess again. You played a really nice game in this second round of the Fujairah Masters. Essentially, you'd already completed the game in 10 moves. It was a lovely miniature. Could you just perhaps show us a little bit about the game?
Yeah.
Obviamente los subtítulos no son ideales. Y fíjense una cosa, lo bien que habla Faustino Oro. Yo no vi este video todavía, pero lo he visto escuchar, lo he escuchado en inglés. Lo bien que habla. Vamos a ver qué es lo que calculó esta partida. Fue increíble.
I started with 1d4. My opponent played e6 because he plays e6 because he likes the French. So
La francesa.
So play c4. He played knight f6. This is normal. Knight f3. And now he played b6, which, well, is normal. It's the queen's Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I played g3. He played bishop b7, which is obviously normal. This is theory. Bishop g2.
It's technically, I think, the Capablanca variation or something like that.
Yeah, I believe, yeah. So and now he played bishop b4 check.
No importa.
And now I played bishop d2. And now he played this interesting move c5, which is a weird move because you're allowing bishop b4 and you need to...
Sí, C5, lo más común en esta línea es alfil E7 o alfil por D2 o A5. C5 ha sido jugado un poco menos, pero todavía es jugado en esta línea.
You're weird move because you're allowing bishop b4 and you need to stack your pawns. So
habilita comer.
Now I play d5, which is not the normal move in the position. The normal move is take and, you know, castle,
right,
and queen d3 and play like that. So now he takes d5, and now the idea is knight h4, which, okay, pins the d5 pawn. So now I can play knight c3 and try to pressure it. So now he castles, which is the best move and normal. And now play knight f5, which I believe is a novelty in this position.
Yes, I did a little investigation. I hadn't.
Interesante porque dice Fausti que considera que es una novedad y efectivamente lo tiene preparado y caballo f5 es una novedad en esa posición.
Seen this move played before, so you know, was this something that you saw over the board or that you'd done preparation?
No, that wasn't preparation.
Right.
I have an hour and 33
yes,
minutes.
You have a lot of time here still.
So yeah,
fue una
my
preparación,
preparation,
sí.
I believe the best move, well, bishop d2 and knight d4 is the best, I believe, but okay, the other move was d6, trying to stop knight d6, but well, my preparation was bishop takes b4, c takes b4, and c takes d5. And okay, this position is
quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, if g6, for example, which is normal, trying to get the knight away, you play knight e3, and then you can play some queen d4, castle, knight d2. You have a little more of a space, and it's nice.
Yeah.
So that's why he took on d2. Now queen d2, and now he.
Ella estaba mostrando toda una línea con D3 que no se jugó, que lo habíamos visto en la transmisión en vivo, interesante. Había calculado todo eso, había preparado todo eso, y acá en lugar de D6, que es lo mejor, le juega alfil por D2.
Played knight d4, which is kind of normal, no? Attacking my queen and trying to stop the pressure
Buena
on
jugada.
d5.
Looks
And
interesting.
I play queen f4, which 2 was my preparation. And
Bien
now
preparación.
Here he played the last move in theory, which is rook e8, which looks so normal because you're putting the rook in the file of my king, so it's normal.
But unfortunately for him, it's quite a blunder.
Yeah,
it allows quite a
blunder,
fork
yeah.
to potentially
Es un
happen.
error.
And now knight d2, incredible. And here the machine says that is plus 1/6 for white, and it's losing because in 92
La máquina dice que es más 1/6 para las blancas. Caballo de 2 es una jugada extraordinaria que entiendo que Faustino la encuentra en el tablero.
I have 96. I'm attacking a piece, but I am attacking B7, E8, D2, and F7 at the same time. So it's losing. I am taking F7, the bishop, the rook.
Esto pierde.
So 92, the other line was, I believe, Queen F6, which is
puede comer.
normal. But
Esto es
here
normal.
I take on E4 and D4, 96, and it's again F4.
Sorry, you're going a bit too fast for the computer.
D
Give it a
takes,
second to catch up.
and 96. And Queen F4, She F4, and I'm attacking the bishop and the rook, and he's winning. So that's why against 92 he played G5, which is, I believe, correct. And here, well, I was not in my preparation now. This move was a surprise. And now I played the best move for the machine, which is Queen G4, because I was calculating knight A6, but King G7, and Queen F7, King A6, and it's like losing because H4, which looks winning,
nice.
You have G4, and the king.
Wow.
Está sano ahí el rey.
Yeah, an incredible escape.
So G5, that's why I play Queen G4. And here he played Queen F6 because against 92 I saw knight D6, which is not the best move. H4 is the best move. I was calculating this,
Pensaba
but I
jugar
don't know if
caballo
it was
H6.
right.
Esto es lo
No,
mejor.
it's so bad, knight D6.
Increíble. Fausti, si le juegan caballo por D2, había pensado caballo H6. Que parece que la máquina considera que no es tan buena por rey F8, dama F5 amenazando mate, y el rey G7, volviendo a la misma idea. Vamos a ver. Y acá caballo. Tras caballo por D2, H4 es lo mejor.
Because my calculation was knight C4, knight E8, and I saw knight E5. Oh, that's I didn't.
It's lucky then that didn't happen.
See it. No, because I saw Queen E8, Queen
Ahí
G5,
está intermedio.
and King moves, for example, here, for example, and Bishop D5, and I saw like. So I am attacking. Like Bishop D5, Queen D5, and attacking two pieces. Yeah, knight A5 I saw, and I saw castle, I believe.
But you also still had over an hour on the clock at this point, so if this had happened OTB, you probably would have slowed down and thought about it a little bit more before.
Yeah, castle or rook D1, but this is equal.
Yes.
Muy complicada la
luckily he didn't play
posición.
knight D2 because maybe I played knight D6, but H4 is the winning move. Yeah, that I saw, I believe, too, in the game, but I saw like this and I'm losing. That's what
Esto es lo mejor.
my calculation. But this I didn't see a tree. Yeah.
But realistically, you know...
Yeah, it's not easy to find H4, 94, F3, like what? Yes. What is happening?
Especially with the time situation your opponent had as well at this point. I think it was just down to about 20 minutes.
Yeah, so my opponent, against 92, he played Queen F6, which is normal. But now I took 94, D4 on the move. And now I played H4. Yeah, nice. Well, time to play G5. And here I believe my opponent should play rook E5, trying to attack the knight. Yeah, knight E3 was my calculation. And here, like, he can't move the knight because if D7 hanging or H5 Queen D7, and he like can't move any piece. The machine says A5, which it's not the normal move, right? He can move the knight. The bishop is like doing nothing. I can castle long sometimes. Yeah. You take the rook is pressuring A7, so it's.
But he in the actual game, I think he played H5, right?
Yeah, in the game he played H5, and now I play this nice move H5.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first instinct was Queen G5, and 30 queens, and this should be completely winning, right?
Should be, yeah. You'd think
Primer instinto.
Yeah, it's completely winning, but okay. Knight D6, rook H5. I don't have any pawns down and not pawn down, so yeah, it's completely.
At this point, you know, it was essentially over. Yeah.
Yeah, but H5, I calculate this hg5 because if queen b2, which was the normal move, I am attacking my queen, my rook takes, and okay, he can get check. Only king d1, no? Take the rook, for example. King d2. If e3 now, I saw like king d3, yeah? Or this I thought is winning too, but I believe it's winning, right?
No,
Oh, it's not winning.
no
Oh,
gana.
queen b1, yeah, queen b1, no. No, luckily, but anyway, king d3, I saw king d3, but I want to play this move, but queen b1 and this is check. Yeah, so f3 was not good.
So still some tricky stuff to calculate despite the position looking very winning.
Wow.
Yeah, but king d2 and the main move I believe is this. Queen c3, but king f4. Queen c3, king f4. And queen e5, king c4. And okay, if he plays nothing, and I am threatening check. Check.
And mate.
And mate in h8, right?
Oh, nice.
Nice mate.
Nice mate.
Yeah, he is inevitable, yeah.
But this didn't happen in the actual game. You played another 15 moves or so right after this. Just hoovering up pieces, essentially.
Yeah.
Tremendo,
we
tremendo.
played this, rook e5, 97, rook e7, and I believe the game was f7. Knight a6, trying to stop the promote. Castle now, attacking d7.
Yeah.
He played bishop c6.
To protect it.
Now I played rook h4, trying to take the pawn. He played f5, trying to
Protect
defend.
it again.
Yeah,
Wow.
to protect it. And now I played rook
Velocísimo
h5.
Fausti esta
now-
parte.
And it
Velocísimo.
becomes quite tricky to start protecting
Yeah,
all of these things.
yeah. Now he played rook e8, trying to take my pawn.
Yeah.
Check, nice, because the king a7 is checkmate. So king f7 takes,
Check the
Mate,
tempo.
hijo.
takes again, king e7, and now rook e5. Now trade pieces obviously is good for me because
When you're winning,
Cambiar
yeah, when
piezas
you're
es bueno
winning,
para él, dice.
yeah, you need to do pieces, so takes. And funny thing, like
Takes.
I moved the rook like
Takes.
7 times in a row, yeah.
but I mean, it's also
And then rook
interesting.
h4, rook h5, rook c5, rook f5, rook e5, rook e8, and rook h1. So
Looks
now
up to
he
me,
played
you're-
d5 and now again rook h4, yeah?
Your opponent's quite limited
No para
as
de
well
mover las
in the
torres por
options
esa
that he
columna,
has
es un
too at
genio.
this point. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Yeah, now rook h4. I played, well, d4, rook c4. So he played, no,
No se
he
acuerda.
took, yeah, d4,
Comió.
rook takes c4. Now knight b4, trying to, well,
Pick up another.
yeah, pick another pawn or, okay, activate the knight. Now play a3, attacking the knight. Can move the knight to d5. Rook takes c4 check.
Yep.
If knight e7, rook e7, and
Yep.
bishop is hanging, yeah. So king d7,
And you get
Nada,
another
por
pawn.
D7,
Yeah.
esto.
I won a pawn,
Dice.
king d6 he played, and I played rook h4, and he resigned here.
Yeah,
Ahí
I
se
mean,
Yeah,
rindió.
so losing, no, I have 3 passes here, and
pretty hopeless position
Yeah.
for black. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Tres
obviously,
peones pasados.
you know, you're quite happy with this game overall.
Yeah.
How are you finding the Fujairah Masters as a tournament? It's obviously a
What?
new one. How are you finding the Fujairah Masters as a tournament? You know, it's obviously a new tournament.
no, yeah, new tournament. I love this tournament. It's nice here in Fujairah, yeah. And the future is like nice, the future, because this tournament will start.
Continue.
Yeah,
yes.
continuing and
And
will be
do you
stronger and stronger in the future years. So
do you potentially have like some opponent here that you want to play? Perhaps Roman Shabtayev?
no, I don't care about the opponent. I try to play.
No sé si es David Howell, por la voz, es así, la voz grave ahí del británico David Howell. Pero le pregunta si le interesaba jugar, por ejemplo, contra Roman Josiev. Y Fausti fue como... No particularmente, o sea. Lo cual juega luego a la siguiente ronda de esta, en la ronda 3, y le gana un partidón al chico que le arrebató el récord de maestro internacional más joven de la historia de ajedrez.
My best chess and to win, and that's all.
You said a similar thing in London as well, that you only look at the game in front of you, but you don't have any rivalries yet then?
No, rival, no.
No, okay. That's still to come.
Yeah.
And do you know which tournaments you'll potentially be playing after this?
After this, maybe I play a closed in Madrid.
Right.
And okay.
Este cerrado en Madrid es el torneo organizado por el Divis y Pepe, en donde va a estar Ilan Schneider, de 14 años, argentino, Lumi Aoshi, china, de 15 años, según el Divis, la futura Hao Fan. Va a estar el FOB, sin presentación, no hace falta, Pepe Cuenca, sin presentación, no hace falta, y Julio Granda, que es uno de los grandes jugadores hispanoamericanos de la historia, va a estar también presente.
Then I don't have so much plans. Maybe I play the World Cup in, I believe it's in India or something like that.
It was announced today to be in Goa in India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, then we see. Yeah.
So, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Faustino, for joining us again, and best of luck for the rest of the tournament. I hope you get many more miniatures and great games like this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bueno, probablemente no sea David Howell, no sé. Pero una reflexión final. Faustino aprendió inglés muy velozmente. La verdad es que se conduce muy bien en los torneos. Ya debe estar muy habituado a hablar continuamente en inglés con la gente de los hoteles, los organizadores, los jugadores. Es una esponja lo rápido que aprende. Esta partida fue muy buena. Es interesante ver cómo él había calculado ciertas cosas que luego, en una partida extraordinariamente difícil, había calculado algunas cosas que no eran 100% precisas, lo que pasa con partidas así tan tácticas. Luego hay que ver también si el rival hubiera efectivamente jugado algunas ideas que Faustino no calculó del todo preciso, porque a veces cuando te lo juegan le dedicas más tiempo a esa línea y finalmente haces alguna corrección. Así todo, la partida de Faustino fue extraordinaria, fue un tremendo torneo, quedó invicto, tuvo una performance de 2566 y lo estaremos siguiendo en el torneo con el Divis. Creo que siempre es un momento muy satisfactorio ver a Faustino comentando sus propias partidas, analizándolas y mostrando lo que pensó a la hora de jugarlas. Creo que tiene un talento que ya para qué hablar se nota en esta misma partida. Así que nos vemos en siguientes videos. Vos ya sabés de qué se trata esto. Esto es Ajedrez de Primera, tu casa de ajedrez. Chao.